Hello BFL fam, I'm here with Dimitri Weber of Goldfield and Banks. They're launching the new Velvet Splendour here at Barney's Madison Avenue. How are you, sir?
Hi Carlos, how are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to see you.
Lovely to see you again.
So what do we got today?
Well, we've got Velvet Splendour, new release, new fragrance, based on another iconic Australian raw material, which is called mimosa.
Okay.
So we have here for you a very oriental spicy fragrance with a very sunny and a powdery sunrise with mandarin, orange blossom, and obviously a lot of Australian mimosa. And we have a beautiful oriental and deep woody sunset. By sunset we mean when the fragrance lingers, when the fragrance settles, it becomes and it transforms into a very oriental scent with amber. Obviously we have a lot of opoponax,
Yes.
which is very unusual in the industry today, and patchouli.
I love the Mimosa Absolute. It's absolutely gorgeous in this fragrance.
Yeah.
I've tried it already, to be perfectly transparent,
Yeah.
and I really do like it a lot.
I know.
It follows
I know.
great after the last
We
one,
hear it,
Southern
everybody.
Bloom.
Yeah, exactly. We hear it, everybody. Like everybody's smelling it and,
Yeah?
and enjoying it, and we had a
Can
few
you smell it?
clients downstairs as well who
They
were
love it?
purchasing it. Yeah, absolutely.
So a good reaction.
It's
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Great reactions. And it's different, a little bit different than what we have in the current range. We have a few fresh fragrances with Pacific rock moss and blue cypress. We have a few really woody fragrances with wood infusion and desert rosewood. And we have a few more floral oriental scents, which is good as well. So there's a little bit for everyone.
How long has this been in production, not production, to create it, I mean?
Oh, it took a year. It took a little over a year to actually, to create the whole fragrance, to delivering the fragrance itself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for spending a little time with us
Thank you,
here.
Carlos.
And Velvet Splendour from Goldfield and Banks, Dimitri Weber. Take
From
care.
New York.
Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover.
So this is the latest release from a company that's been getting a lot of steam the last couple of years. I love their last release called Southern Bloom. Did you smell that one?
I have, yeah, at your house. It's really good.
Yeah, I like it too. This is called Velvet Splendour, and it's a really nice fragrance. It's a floral fragrance, as you'll see when I read you the notes, but it's a floral fragrance that a man could certainly wear for sure.
Well said.
I have it on my hand here, and it's really, really nice. The notes for Velvet Splendour are mandarin, mimosa absolute, orange blossom absolute, jasmine sambac, sandalwood, patchouli, Haitian vetiver, leather, and tonka bean. What do you get from this, sir?
So yes, it is a floral fragrance, and I think it spotlights the note of mimosa.
Yes.
Mimosa is a yellow floral, and it gives off a very unique take to this fragrance. It's not anything that I can quite compare to any other note that I've smelled. It does have a sort of starchy quality, but there's a spiciness to it that I really enjoy as well.
A bit waxy?
A bit waxy too, yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. And it's not the only floral ingredient. It also has orange blossom,
And
jasmine.
jasmine.
So there's quite a bit of everything in there.
But I think the mimosa is kind of the opening spotlight in the floral.
Yes. And I think it's really the green undertones that really propel it forward. So you have the patchouli and the vetiver and some of the green nuances in the base. But all in all, it's a floral and woodsy scent with a spotlight or an emphasis on the note of sandalwood. And I really like this one. I think it's perfectly unisex.
It's got a really nice creamy undertone. The tonka bean apparently gives it a nice creamy base that keeps the florals at bay and not becoming too heady or feminine, if you will.
I like that, yeah.
I don't know where I read this, but I think in one of the maybe upcoming ads for this, that it smells like a hot Australian field with dry wildflowers.
I can see that, yeah. It has like a dry, arid quality to it. So this is one very contrary to Pacific rock moss. This is one that I would not wear in the hotter weather. I would perhaps wait until it gets a little bit colder outside. I just
maybe
think
spring.
the weightiness
Yeah.
of the ingredients. Yeah, spring would work really well for this one. Just not in the dead of summer unless you're wearing it indoors.
In a climate-controlled environment.
Correct, yeah.
I love the way this smells on my skin. It's unique. It doesn't smell like anything else, or anything else that I can think of immediately anyway.
Correct, yeah. Although there are some other ingredients that use the note of mimosa, I think it's done in a very unique way in this one. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
for
really
sure.
resemble anything else that I've tried.
So a nice new floral fragrance from Goldfield and Banks that's really nice for everyone.
Yeah, I agree. And again, if you're a gentleman out there, if you are a fan of some of these slightly floral leaning fragrances on the market, this is one that I would encourage that you check out, especially if you want a floral with heart. And I do mean that as a sort of double entendre because floral notes are heart notes, but this one definitely has some density to it. And so I can really appreciate that about this.
And I would add to that it's unique.
Very unique. I haven't smelled anything that smells like it.
Thank you for joining me, sir.
Of course, Carlos. My pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for watching. Hope you're all doing well and that you enjoyed this video. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing and hit up Mr. Red Lessons, show him some love.
I appreciate that.
If you haven't been a subscriber, click on the bell icon so you don't miss notifications on new reviews and concept giveaways and all the fragrance fun always happening right here at BFL. Take care, stay blessed. We will see you next time.
Bye.